What's up, youth? This is Word Sneak. I'm Tyler. This is Chad or Buff, whichever one you prefer.
Not Buff.
Not Buff.
No, I'm just kidding.
But we're gonna try to sneak some words.
You'll be sneaking nothing past me.
I don't think that's true. I don't know if you are gonna even know these words.
Okay, well then why don't you start?
So, have I told you about the time that I drove cross country?
You have not.
Neither of the trips.
Neither of the trips.
Well, I'll tell you about the first one
I think
first.
you're talking about running cross country.
I have never run cross country in my life.
Okay. I've never ran.
I've swam and skied and water skied and shot shotguns and launched things out of catapults, projectiles, things like that.
Right.
Anyway, no, we drove cross country.
Okay.
Have you ever gone out west?
I've gone out west twice, both in cars. So I have also gone cross country.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have gone cross country then. Well, unless we're being explicit in that I'm sorry, I thought this was stuck. Nope, we're good. Unless.
Did you mean to show me your word right there?
Oh, nobody, what? I thought they were on the back. All right. Well, that one was.
I only saw one.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna flip that one down. That one wasn't fun anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, Tyler, that was a cute story and all. It's something that I would like want to sit around and talk about it more with the charcuterie board, sort of like we had at Wake.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like, I for one,
Are you a big fan of charcuterie
I
boards?
don't really love charcuterie
You
boards.
don't love charcuterie.
Something about them, it is, and you don't have to quote me on this, but I feel like I might have it. I feel like charcuterie boards are sort of like the try-hard meal that's not a meal. I'll tell you where it was cool, and I got to work this event, was at our Worthy event. That was a big table. That was one that I was actually impressed with. The other ones, I'm like, this just looks like,
So
this just looks like a box of ham put on the thing with like Ritz
so
crackers. That's sort of my perception of it.
That is almost literally what a charcuterie board is.
Right, but the one at Worthy was really
So
good.
you're roasting at Hannah Becker for the dessert charcuterie board we had at Wake.
You don't have to quote me on it.
Well, speaking of charcuterie boards
Mm-hmm.
and going cross country, not running cross country, but we're both big fans of the water,
Correct.
the beach.
Correct.
Do you have to go coast to coast for it to be a cross country trip, or what are we talking? I'm thinking like plus 24 hours in the car equals cross country.
I'm honestly thinking not double digits.
No, that's weak. Double digits.
We'll call it in the 20s.
In the 20s. Do you, on your trips to Colorado, did you do activities?
We did. We stopped at cities we had never been to before.
Like what activities did you do?
We went to
I don't even know where to go from there.
Yeah, I mean, you asked. I figured I'd rather be truthful
that's
than,
good.
than lie.
What is the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
That would be either going to California. Actually,
Did you go surfing in California?
I did not go surfing in California. I did go to Santa Monica Pier and rolled roller coasters. They rolled me.
They definitely rolled you.
Yeah.
You rode them. Possibly.
Crocky, mate. But did I tell you about the one time we went to Australia?
No, but did I tell you the
No,
time that I went
mate. Australia. We got
Okay.
kangaroos, we got dingoes, we got wildfires, we
But
got big
have you
sand,
been-
we got
have you been-
kangaroos.
have you been to Egypt?
Never been to Egypt.
Pyramids, crocodiles, hippopotamuses, reeds, ferns, the pyramids. You've never been to that?
Makes me think.
Oh, it makes me think too.
Who has the best voice of all time?
Singing voice or just like speaking?
Speaking voice.
Speaking voice?
Yeah.
Well, probably Jesus.
That's a word. Man, you really had to pull
Speaking voice. Speaking voice. I don't know. Like probably one of the people who have probably Brian Houston. He's got that
You think
Australian.
Brian, you wouldn't
he's got
say
the Australian
you wouldn't say like a
accent.
Matthew McConaughey or Morgan Freeman or maybe
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
He's good.
McConaughey's voice is just like it's good, but it's kind of annoying in certain parts, you know.
Sure.
Did you know?
Meatloaf!
You're not a big fan of meatloaf.
No, I don't like it. It's my least favorite holiday meal.
I don't think meatloaf is a holiday meal.
It's a Christmas meal.
I completely disagree.
Santa eats
I
meatloaf
think
in the
what
off
is-
season.
then it's not a Christmas meal if it's the off season. I think the key to a holiday feast, if you will, is a variety of sides. Sides are the key. I think like whether you debate turkey, ham, whatever, sides are the key. Mac and cheese, salads, you have to have different, now, if you're really fancy, you know, a charcuterie board level of fanciness if you're going for holiday meals. You really start mixing up your vegetables. That's where you get fancy. Throw in some radishes, some zucchinis.
Like, a meal's good and all, but a meal's only as good as the family movie after. Am I right?
I completely disagree.
But do you acknowledge that Christmas time typically brings out good movies, classic movies?
Christmas movies are fantastic.
Right.
The problem is though, and this might be just my family, I'm scarred. On my dad's side of the family, we'd eat Christmas dinner, and on Christmas Day, there's like 1,000 people on my dad's side of the family because he's one of 7 kids. And throughout the day, I would see parts of the entire movie of A Christmas Story roughly 70 times.
Because it's on repeat.
Because everybody's like, oh, I didn't get the beginning, let's start it over.
Yes.
And it's on whatever channel and it plays all day.
Yeah.
So I hate that movie because of that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
See, but like, it's kind of cool because you're talking about how you're watching it with your dad. It sounds like, you know, you're his perfect sidekick. And I'm thinking of sidekicks in movies, like Mushu to Mulan.
Right.
Or what's that
I'll
guy?
be the Bruce Pearl.
And like Donkey to Shrek, you know?
I have no more
Shrek! You know what I'm talking about? Like, he's like, Shrek, you over here, waffles. We make a waffle.
Are they just telling you to do voices on
No,
these
they're not
cards?
telling me to do voices. They're not telling me to do anything.
Is there somebody in your ear?
No, but I
Did it say light it on fire?
Once again, Tyler, I've got charcuterie board, and it's just on fire. If you don't like charcuterie boards, this is the take on charcuterie boards, live and in action.
We are getting sponsored
It's hot.
by the Auburn Fire Department and Starbucks because we're on the same level of Taylor
Ho ho,
Swift.
happy holidays.
Did you? What words did you even have?
I had a lot of them.
Okay, because I was under the impression they were pulling a prank on me when I flipped Tyler over and it was blank, and I said, "Oh, they've given me an entire set of blank cards."
I had charcuterie
Just
twice.
Make up words.
Oh wait, no,
So
I didn't. I grabbed
made
it
up-
twice. Oh, I apologize. I thought. Okay, this has got to stop.
Hey, what's up, ACC Youth? I'm Phoebe.
And I'm Macy.
And we're here to play Word Sneak. Okay,
here we
let's go.
Wait, this is a blank card.
Wait, did you flip your thing over?
Ah.
There it is. Okay, you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'm so confused right now. Okay.
You got words? Or is it just me?
No, yeah, I do.
Okay.
You can go.
So I went to the dentist the other day.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, they were just doing the basic cleaning and everything. And I used to really hate the dentist because I would go and I take such good care of my teeth, but then they would tell me I had like 4 cavities.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No way.
Turns out I have deep cavities, like deep valleys in my teeth. And so like, if you don't like floss or whatever, you get really bad cavities really fast. And I was like, if I end up having to like get teeth removed and get like dentures or something, I would be pissed because my mom's
Right.
had to do that before.
Oh, she has dentures.
Yeah, I don't know if I should like publicize that.
Oh, well-
She has a thing of fake teeth.
Okay. Well, that
Dentures,
sounds a little
some
bit
might
painful.
call it.
A little bit. You know
I
what that
mean-
reminds me of? Let me just tell you a story one time.
okay.
So one time,
Right.
I went to the beach and I went to the ocean and I got stung by a jellyfish.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, and it was very,
Did
very
you know that you have to
painful.
pee on those to
Yeah,
make them
and
stop?
I did not do that. I just let the pain go. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, wild.
I would hate to get stung by a jellyfish.
Yeah.
You know what's even like weirder than that?
What?
So it's Thanksgiving this week, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, not for you guys. Thanksgiving has passed by the time you see this video. But my mom makes gravy for Thanksgiving, but she makes white gravy.
Oh, white gravy.
And so it's like you make it from like sausage instead of the turkey where it's like brown gravy. And if you've never had it, I know you're like a picky eater or whatever,
Right.
but
I am, if you guys didn't know that.
should definitely try white gravy because I feel like you would
Well-
like it better than brown gravy.
You know what I think would be good with that?
What?
Popcorn shrimp. Have you ever had that?
I have had popcorn
shrimp with some
and
white gravy. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. Can't say I've ever thought about pairing gravy
Just a thought.
and shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, how do you clean shrimp? Like if you were to make like homemade popcorn shrimp, do you use like a sponge or like a washcloth or like a loofah or something like that?
Possibly a sponge.
Cause like shrimp, I don't know if you ever smelled like fish when it's like raw and made it like homemade. It's
Not too often, no.
it's not a good smell.
No, that just reminds me of a bad smell story I had.
You got a lot of those?
Yeah, so like I went to like this concert like last summer, it was Maroon 5. It was
Ooh,
so
was
sick.
the concert in Belgium?
Yes.
Wow,
Oh my gosh, were you
that's
there?
crazy. I think I was there.
Anyway, it just smelled terrible. I mean, the people were just need some deodorant, but anyway, good concert though.
Right.
Super fun.
Was that the whole story?
Yeah.
There were
just
some
made me
bad
think of
smelling
that.
people at the Maroon 5 concert?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
You know, I think Guy Fieri actually went to a Maroon 5 concert one time. Yeah. And he like did like a whole, diners, drive-ins, and dives over
Him
there.
and Adam Levine. That's
Yep,
amazing. Well, I actually saw Adam Levine, the other day.
Wow, really?
Yeah, literally. I was crossing the street and I was like, Adam? And
Adam.
he was tying, I thought he was tying his shoes. And you know what I saw?
What?
He had Velcro shoes. He was like Velcroing the shoes.
Oh
And
my
he's,
gosh,
like,
is he
a
5?
grown man, I know, right? Weird.
Wow. That's
Wow.
so strange.
Yeah, anyways.
Do you know what the thing at the end of the shoelace
The
is called?
aglet?
Yeah.
Anybody watch Phineas and Ferb, you know.
Yep.
Oh, well,
I mean, I love me some aglets.
well,
Oh,
you know who probably also loves aglets?
who?
Matt Cole.
Yes, sweetie.
I'm sure he
I'm
is
sure
an
Matt
aglet
Cole
kinda
has
guy.
a ton of opinions
Big
about
big
aglets.
aglet guy.
Yeah, big
for
aglet
sure,
guy.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
this was an awesome conversation.
I really enjoyed it. I think this might be in the top 5 conversations I've ever had.
I think so too.
We hit a lot of topics.
Yeah, we did, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well.
this is awesome.
This is great.
Um,
Yeah. See you guys later.
bye, guys.
My name's AJ,
And I'm Merrick.
and this is Sneaky Word.
Word sneak.
All right.
Cool. Wait. I can see your words. Pick them up.
All right, so I think I need to tell you a story about the first time I went to Disney World.
Hit me with it.
There were
How
a lot
old
of
were you?
people. I was about 2 years old. I have a perfect memory of it, and
Right.
was running around. Big fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. Went on the ride, and sometimes they'll put Jack Sparrow like on the ride, and he'll be the guy at the end waving to you. And this time they switched it with Orlando Bloom, and it was
You're
like the
kidding.
craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Did you high five him at the end or anything?
No.
Did you talk to him?
Because he's on land and you're on the boat. It's just impossible.
You were 2 though, and you remember it?
Oh, perfectly.
You know what else happens when you're 2? You don't have great control of like your bladder or bowel movements yet. So you're cleaning up, like your parents must have been cleaning up dirty diapers left and right,
Oh.
which is just nasty. But you know what you can use to clean a dirty diaper? A squeegee. It just helps clean everything really quickly, left and right. It's definitely the most effective way to clean anything that's dirty.
That reminds me of a story. So actually last night, Elisa and I, true story, are babysitting Griffin. Shelby's birthday. Wanted to give them a date.
That's really kind
Shout
of
out
you.
Shelby. Shout out Griffin, Gage. But this kid had not pooped in 3 days. And
I heard
yeah,
about
so
that.
he's whining like for the past 3 days, super constipated.
It's
and
rude of him.
we were playing a game where I was throwing him up in the air. He'd run away. I'd grab him, pull him back in, throw him up in the air. And this man like pooped his pants. And I mean like diaper sagging size poop. And so go upstairs, we're changing him. I'm about to throw up. And in the poop, we find a lizard.
You're
man-
kidding! I don't believe you.
I mean, like straight up lizard in
What
there.
color was it?
Green.
Green.
Yeah. That's the whole story.
Have you ever seen a Geico commercial?
Yeah.
They have green lizards too. But have you seen the one for vehicle insurance?
Yeah. Isn't that all Geico? Isn't all Geico vehicle insurance?
No, sometimes they have house insurance too. You can combine different insurances. But there's this one where the Geico lizard, what's his name? He has a name, doesn't he?
Gecko?
The Geico gecko, he's on a motorcycle. But he's the small lizard on a huge motorcycle. It's really, really cool. He's got a helmet and everything. It's really sick.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to be as bad as him one day. You know what I mean?
As bad as him?
Yeah.
Well, you know, there's nothing badder than when you're walking down the street and you see just one of these 16-year-old kids with the Supreme fanny pack just strapped to him.
You're so
I mean,
right.
when I was in middle school and we were going to the mall and it was like, hey, Mom, drop me off at the mall, I'd be like, you
North
know,
Point Mall?
North Point, but now Avalon.
Okay.
Shout out ATL.
Atlanta.
Can't throw gang signs
We're
up, but I would
bougie.
if I could. But no, fanny packs are in. But for me, it was backpacks. It was like I got my backpack, I got my Elite strapped on,
Did you have a fighting?
fighting, 2 of them, white and black, little yin and yang. That was my experience, and now it's fanny packs, and I think we should go back to backpacks.
When I was in middle school, if you had someone's fighting, it meant you were dating. It was a really, really big deal. And one time, I was down at the beach, and you know, I had this crush on this guy, and we're walking down the beach, you know, and it was kind of a big deal to get someone's fighting. So we're walking, toes in the water, and he goes to give me his fighting, and then a stingray just comes up, stings him. And I took it as a sign from the Lord that I wasn't supposed to be with him. So I ended up just leaving him there, and I walked away.
Is that Bigfoot?
Merrick, if we didn't work together, and if you were hitting on me, I would put you in the friend zone so fast. It would
Is
just
that a Stegosaurus?
You're more irritating than when my mom cooks chicken parmesan, because she knows I'm gluten-free, and it's my favorite meal, and she still cooks it. It's ridiculous.
And that's Word Sneak.